Von Kama, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Objection.
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Kama saying anything? Because Edgeworth is gonna blab it out, obviously. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. That is all. Court's adjourned.
Objection!
Damn it. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Kama. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Why the hell are you pointing at Phoenix? I guess he can't point straight. What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yenny Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he's the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do?
Raise an objection?
We don't have proof that he didn't murder, that he did or didn't murder his dad.
We have the bullet. That's gotta be for something, right?
Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart still bears clear ballistic markings. And the problem is
It must, I reckon it goes to that gun, somehow.
Yeah, but again, we don't have, the other issue is we don't have a link to the bullet.
No.
Or to start it, if we present the wrong thing at the wrong time, it could get us penalized. So, best to just leave it to Edgeworth for the time being. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? Well, you're the mind reader. There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now.
For 15 years, I had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yenny Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean, in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me, Your Honor. I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitation which ends today. The culprit is me.
And yet he's still pointing off to the side to Phoenix. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defense the defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for a crime of 15 years ago.
That is absolute bullshit. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court's adjourned. So how the hell was supposed, if they do go through with it, how the hell do you suppose we're supposed to defend him with only what we have?
Because Numbnuts is going to probably try and present the bullet, and we have it, so he can't.
Well, that's the thing. He would have noticed as soon as he left that he didn't have it, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances are. This is crazy, just crazy.
Just so crazy it might just work. Nick, what are you doing? I'm trying to use Sith Lightning here. I think I can still do it, but you never know. Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record one more time. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? You just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
We're right.
Back in the courtroom. Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then through pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the Deus Ex incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Wakama, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I get it to work. Please, please. I'm guessing she's still trying to summon her sister, but also the witness testimony of the DL6 incident.
That day I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in an elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. But the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's go through this. We'll just press.
Did you go to the courtroom to observe your father, or were you there for some other reason? Ah.
What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago, I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yen Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help,
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just...
What was it?
Pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yaniyogi's. Safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. I'm still trying to figure out where that gun came from, because it cannot have been the bailiff's. Because it would have been... If it's in his holster, it would have had the little thing clicked over it so it can't fall out.
Yeah, but he
It was Von Karma. He was in the little hatch above the elevator.
No, but I'm guessing...
Go to the dark side, my young apprentice.
No, well... No, but... If he was losing it, it could have been possible that he unclicked the thing on it.
Yeah. And you picked it up? What happened next?
Did you know... Oh, did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. The gun fired once?
That's me. The gun fired once.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, the very echo in my head every day. A gunshot and a horrible scream.
Scream. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick.
Because the scream was Jenny Yogi when his father shot himself.
Single gun. Single...
Yeah, but we've obviously got to present something, but what do we present?
A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Panicked.
There's got to be something to do with the scream, so then what do we present?
Hang on. Hold up.
The gunshot in the...
So there was two shots. One hit there, and there's one in Greg.
Oh. Okay, so that must be what it is. So how do we do this? Do we click on the thing again and then present it, or do we just present it now?
I don't know. Because
Oh, okay, that was your mouse.
we got the bullet.
No, your mouse was on the bullet, and I'm like, why has the bullet got a weird grey mark on it? And then I realised it was your mouse. Yeah.
Like, no. Hang on.
It's got to be that picture with the bullet hole in the...
Well, hang on.
Oh, unless his father was standing in front of the glass and then went through him into the...
The bullet was stuck in his heart.
Oh, yeah. No, okay, so that must be it, right?
In Edgeworth's heart. But then, that contradicts it because because if Greg was standing in front of the glass, the bullet was stuck in his heart.
Or is it trying to say if he got shot in the heart, he wouldn't be able to scream? Is that what he's trying to say?
What I'm saying is, if the bullet is stuck in his heart,
I'm not saying you, I'm saying what...
It wouldn't have exited his body
Yeah.
to make this bullet hole. So I'm trying to see if there's something in here that says
Was fired twice.
was fired twice.
Oh.
So yeah, one was found in his heart and it was fired twice.
Oh, so he heard one shot.
Yeah, so he heard one shot, but then he collapsed afterwards.
So then the second shot could have been the one that killed his... Oh. Oh, I see. So the
It was
second
Ava.
shot could have come from outside the elevator.
It's Ava. The bullet missed and went through the glass. And then whoever fired the second shot shot Greg. Or the first shot hit Greg, and then if the gun went off again, it probably went through the glass.
Yeah.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness testimony.
You don't... You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
It'll be victim data because of
Yeah.
the fact that Gregory was shot. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident. Is that real? Is this then where we give the picture? Because the picture shows a bullet hole in the...
Again, once we get prompted, we can probably present the photo.
Well,
Give me... Because again, we can't present it while we're talking.
yeah.
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, again, these types of games, it's basically a line you have to follow.
Okay, sorry.
So if you present it out of order, they're gonna go, this doesn't make fucking sense.
Oh, okay.
Right? It is rare that when you actually present stuff out of order, you actually miss out on information. Like earlier with the enlarged photo of Gunshoe.
Yeah.
We presented to him the stuff for Edgeworth, saying that we were his defense attorney and going to represent him, and because of that, we missed out on some talking points with him.
Yeah.
However, in the court cases, we don't get that opportunity. And also, wait 1 second, there's a bug on my wall. There we go. Welcome to Australia. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Also, now we got double penalty available if we get it wrong. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
So is this the...
This is the photo. Now it will be the photo. Because of the fact there's actually a photo evidence. Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. Fuck, do we need a counter for every time this happens?
Every time you hear us say that, please take one shot.
No. This is the photograph of the crime scene 15 years ago. I can see the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photograph proves it. So let me get this straight. This photograph proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Oh, is this where we're going to now click on it?
Yes. Also, the fucking judge is going blind. Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge where the contradiction in the photo. Right there. It's not hidden. Unlike the other little things.
I'll wait to see if I can come with this. Objection, that's a glory hole.
That's a fucking painful one, I tell ya.
It's the only way you can get out.
No man is fucking desperate to put his... fucking do that, I tell ya. Jesus, Red.
Okay, let us continue. See how Von Karma gets out of this one.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot fired from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, you must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could someone else be? The murderer, of course.
I know I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Air in the elevator was oxygen, depleted at the time. No clues were found at the scene.
Huh.
No clues found at the scene. What? What is he driving at? The fact that there's no clues?
I don't know.
The case summary, that's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Pistol had indeed been fired 2 times.
Oh.
Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Depending. If the bullet was fired out of there, it would have been in the elevator shaft, maybe.
Possibly.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
Excuse me?
Bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
You just said bullet hole in the door. You could have just said could have made the hole in the door. But we know it's a bullet. You know it's a bullet. Order, I'll have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I'll have to discount the defendant's claim.
Tis. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Oh, fuck off, Von Karma. Gah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain. I thought I've won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick? Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words. Mr. Wright,